Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms video. I am RoyalMixGaming, and in today's video we're going to talk about the Barbarian Fort change and kind of how it's going to affect everybody and my kind of thoughts on it. Liv's thoughts on it from their Discord. Very recently they posted basically their thoughts on why they're changing this, and I'm going to read it to you. You guys can give your own thoughts down in the comments, but I'm going to kind of read it to you, give you my thoughts, and then kind of see where it goes from there. So from the system mail, they're going to be doing this, I think, tonight on the 26th. I believe it's real soon at 6 UTC. They're going to be changing this Barbarian Fort reward adjustment. So basically, in the interest of maintaining balance, they say that after destroying a Barbarian Fort, all governors who participated in the rally have a higher chance of receiving between 50 and 100 action points. That's point 1. That's going to be separate from this point 2. So action point recovery items received from normal alliance gifts are now subject to a weekly limit. After gaining 7,500 action points, you will no longer gain action point recovery items from alliance chests. Now, the biggest problem with this is I think it kills activity for, I would say, A kingdoms and up, because basically you're going to cap on this AP like gain per day, per week, basically, when you collect these chests in here. And this is Kingdom 2000, and we do a very large amount of forts every day, and you're talking over 100 chests here, just as I scroll through, just over 100 chests, and this is in the last, I would say, 8 to 12 hours, probably less sometimes, and you're going to collect this, and you're going to get, depending on, I think they may have even lowered the chance of getting action point recovery, but I'm not sure, so I feel like he was getting more, but besides the point, usually when you open up probably 100 of these, to maybe even more, after about 12 to 24 hours, you're going to open probably, 10 to 30 of these at least. And I think recently they may have even dropped the chance for this, because I remember getting from 100 chests 20 to 30. But it could be just that I'm not very lucky this time around. I can't really say. But as you collect these chests, you get AP, you get resources, and it's going to keep your alliance very active. Usually we can have I've seen up to 10 forts running at a time. The problem is, daily, if you're going to be doing a couple hundred forts a day from your alliance, so that's going to be basically 1 to 2, purple chests, whatever your alliance gift is, you're going to cap on that very, very quickly at 7,500. So basically what they're going to be saying on their Discord, I'm going to read that to you also, but you're going to cap on this AP very, very quickly, because if you do the forts all day very quickly, have up to 10 running at a time, all the time in a very active kingdom, you're going to cap probably 1,000 to, maybe 2,000 a day on AP. So I'm going to go ahead and read theirs to you, and then I'm going to give you my even more thoughts on this and kind of what I think they could change maybe, or even just adjust this that would fix their problem. So this is the screenshot from Discord, from the official Rise of Kingdoms Discord. I'm going to read this to you right now. It says, "Hello, governors. We would like to sincerely talk to you about our intention on the recent adjustment on the Barbarian Fort reward. Many governors are concerned about upcoming update, a limit on action points in the Alliance chest obtained by destroying Barbarian forts. And they'd like to communicate this intention to us for this update. By destroying Barbarian forts day in and day out, all governors in the Alliance gained nearly unlimited action points. I would disagree with that, which we are pleasantly surprised every time that we find governors inventing new ways to play and have fun with them. This time, gradually, the ecosystem of the related activities involving action points started to get out of control. For example, if governors encounter a kingdom uses this playstyle in the pre-KVK event, the opposing kingdom can only choose to employ the same playstyle to keep up with the other side. More kingdoms began to join this they say unhealthy competition, making the game's overall ecosystem change from fun and tactically strategy to only must be done in chores. Unfortunately, they kind of did this to us when they say, oh, the resources you get from just anything is very, very low. The AP you get from basically anywhere else is extremely low. You get AP not very much, and it's kind of sad. This design also gradually deviated from the original idea and became a hefty homework that the governors had to do. Therefore, after numerous data analysis and testing, we decided to change this after confirming the vast majority of governors received less than 7,500 action points per week from destroying barbarian fortresses. And they'd like to clarify that the 7,500 action point limit is only for the Alliance chest, Barbarian chest. So those chests that I basically collected right at the start of this video, that is what they are talking about to cap at 7,500 per week. I also think they lowered the chance of getting AP from that already, and they did that very secretly because I feel like I was getting many more, and I think I don't like that either. So that's another problem. Active governors can still obtain great rewards, including action points, with a higher chance from barbarian fort hunting. I would give you like a 10% more chance, basically. I sincerely doubt they're going to give you a very high chance of getting it. It's going to be like the Lohar thing where you have the chance of getting an 8-hour speed up. You get that in like 1 in like 30 of them. Like I really don't believe they're going to give us a very good chance at this. And they value our feedback and all that kind of stuff at the very end. So we're going to go ahead and go back in game, and I'm going to kind of, well, we're just going to talk right here. So basically, they're saying that they think that it's kind of outbalancing the game and the ecosystem. Like I was saying, though, they kind of did this when they weren't giving us enough action points to just have enough speed ups, have enough resources to fight. Basically, resources and speed ups, especially resources, is one of the biggest things that's a problem. And when you do a lot of forts, you get a lot of AP, you get a lot of different rewards, speed ups, resources, all that kind of stuff, gems from barbarian forts, from the AP used to kill the barbs in KVK. You get crystals, you get all this stuff for AP. Doing this, capping it, is a problem for very active kingdoms, and it's going to slow down your progress tremendously. I don't know if they're going to fix this or change it in any way. From what I'm seeing here, they're very, I would say, confident, much like the healing cap, in basically just implementing it. And even though I think there's been a kind of a high dislike for this update, they're going to go ahead and enact this very, very soon. So I would hope that we can get some sort of poll up on the Discord and get it upvoted a lot to have a good change to this, where I would say they need to at minimum double this weekly achievement of action points so that we're getting probably more like 15,000 capped AP per week, because I would say in an active kingdom, you probably won't reach that, but I would say if you cap at that, you're not going to be so disappointed. You know what I'm saying? You're doing a lot of forts, you're getting a lot of rewards, you're getting a chance at getting some from the forts themselves. You're basically getting the same amount, but you're just going to have to basically get it in a maybe a little bit different way. I think capping at 7,500 is a little bit too low. That's my overall opinion on this. Leave your guys' thoughts down in the comments. But back in game here, I think they just need to change it to like double the amount of AP you get as the cap. So much like the healing cap, they just need to double the cap and it would be okay for everybody. But like I was saying, I think they've drastically reduced the chance of getting it in here somewhere. But overall, getting these chests every day is also a good thing. So if you get 1 to 2 of these a day at least, it's really, really good. But hopefully they fix this, upvote any of the notes in the Discord on the Rise of Kingdoms Discord. Try to upvote that. Anything you think is a fairly good idea for the change in AP. I think they're going to have to meet us in the middle somewhere, like I was saying, doubling the cap or giving us a much higher chance than what they probably will give us for the barbarian forts themselves. So thank you guys for watching this video. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts. I'm interested to hear them. And I'll see you on the next one.